Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So in today's video I'm going to share with you guys a review of this Revlon one-step hair dryer and volumizer. As always, I like to share with you guys a quick review of the product itself. I'll show you how to use it with demo, and then at the end I'll share some of my pros and cons on the product. So just a quick disclaimer before we get this video started. This video is not sponsored. Actually, the only reason I purchased this product is because it was on sale and they gave me discount, because as you can see the box was a little damaged over here. That's the only reason I purchased it. Did I need it? I did not. The only reason I got it because of the sale and the discount. I was happy with my regular blow dryer and brush. So anyway, I'm very excited to get this video started. We have a lot to get into, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now this brush, it is not heavy at all. It's actually very lightweight. It has 3 settings for cool, low and high. I really like the cool setting because I use it to cool down my hair and lock and set the style. And the brush, I'll show you a close-up look. This brush is designed with nylon pin with rounded tips and tufted bristles, like multiple bristles grouped together. That usually includes a combination of boron nylon bristles. If you're vegan, I thought it is worth to mention. It is very gentle, but at the same time it gives you very nice grip and hold on the hair. This hairbrush doesn't spin, but actually it's very easy to brush your hair with it. It just makes my hair smooth and straight, but not too flat. It gives me very nice finish ends, and you can turn the ends under or you can flip them up. It's really up to you, but you can't curl your hair with this brush. Before my hair gets too dry, I really have to start blow dry it. But I just wanted to know, if you are starting with wet hair like me, I just went for a shower, allow your hair to air dry for a little while. You don't want to start with wet dripping hair because you're only gonna damage your hair more, and it's just gonna take longer, and just it's not fun. So just allow it to air dry. I did my makeup, I talked to you guys for a little while, so I think I'm ready right now. Also make sure you use heat protection because you don't want to damage your hair. The high setting on this brush, it gets so hot, so really be careful. I can see you damaging your hair if you weren't careful how long you let it sit on your hair. So I highly recommend you keep rotating the brush. You just have to pull the hair down and rotate the brush, because it will damage your hair if you keep it for too long. It's extremely hot. And if you have fine thin hair, I don't think you need a high setting. You can start with the low and only use the high setting if you really need it. For my hair, I usually, when it's wet, I like to start with the low setting to get it more almost all the way dry, and then I use the high heat just to create the style, because my hair is curly and it's just very stubborn, so I don't need the high heat. So I start on the low heat, I switch to high heat just to create the style, and then I finish with the cool heat just to cool down the hair and lock and set the style. So yeah, and I like to blow dry my hair to the front to create a lot of volume. I honestly don't use it usually on wet hair. If you've been with me for a while, you know I shared with you guys with video how I straighten my hair without any heat, and I still use that technique until this day. I use it every night because I usually go for a shower at night, so I do that technique. The next morning my hair is almost pretty much dry. I just need to blow dry a few sections just to fix it a little bit, maybe the front, and maybe if it's slightly wet, I'll use the blow dryer. I like it because it really minimalizes the damage because I don't use so much heat. And another thing, if you use this brush, I find you don't need to use a flat iron after it, so it should really be very quick, because it will save you time because you don't need to use the flat iron afterwards. Now, for this portion of the video, I'm going to fast forward it and put some music on so you guys don't get so bored. I'm going to time myself as well. Usually with regular hair dryer and brush, it takes me about an hour and 5 minutes to get my hair completely dry and get that blowout look. But I'm going to time it for this brush to see. That's why I'm going to explain everything right now, so I don't have to interrupt the timing and that portion of the video to stop it and talk to you guys. So I'm just trying to explain everything. It will make more sense right now when I start. So let's go ahead and get started. haven't started on the high heat on this section yet, but it looks fine. Like, that's why I told you, if your hair is thin or fine, maybe the low heat is good enough for you. Like I said, my hair is stubborn, so I want to make sure it will last me. That's why I'm gonna go with the high heat right now, just to make sure, like, make it last longer. But if you don't need it, you don't have to. Anyway, I'm gonna continue right now. Okay guys, so I'm finally done. I put the last section I did with the rest of my hair just to allow it to cool down a little bit. I already stopped the time. It took me 47 minutes and 19 seconds. Put in mind that I am slow and I'm filming. I stopped one time, I think, or yeah, one time. But it's not too bad, especially if you want to count that you're not going to use flat iron. It's done. I'm gonna show you right now. I might, when I take it apart, I might need to fix a few sections, I'm not sure, but I just want to allow it to cool down a little bit. Right now we take the hair elastic and I'm going to flip my hair up like that. I'm going to brush it to see if I have to fix anything. I think I'm going to fix the front quickly. Doesn't need much really, just because my whole hair was sitting on top of them. Okay guys, so I moved here because it got really hot in the shower for some reason. I took a little break, got some water. And I did put some oil in my hair. I don't know if I filmed that part honestly anymore, but here's the final result. My hair is very soft, is very shiny, and the best part is honestly the volume. I don't know if the technique I used or this hairbrush, but I really love that volume it gave me, and it's not frizzy or puffy like my hair used to get when I blow dry it. So I really like that. And also, if you think about it, it really cuts down on the time because you don't need to go over it with the flat iron. I always used to blow dry my hair, then I go over to the flat iron just to smooth out everything. But I don't think I'm going to do that because you see those nice finished ends. I really love that turn that it gave me. I really like it, so I'm not going to mess with them. I'm just gonna leave it as is. And right now I'm going to share with you guys my pros and cons on this product. Okay guys, so for my pros, I really think this brush, it definitely dries your hair very fast and smooth to get you out of the door looking pretty without having to use a flat iron, because it really dry your hair and style it at the same time, as well as provide volume, as I mentioned. So I really like that, and I do find it very easy to use. At least for me, it's way easier than using a brush and a hairdryer separately. And my cons, not too many, I only have one, which is the high setting. It really gets very hot, so you have to be careful. I almost burned myself a few times. That's why I try not to use it that much. I use the low settings for as long as I can, and I just use the high setting to, like, you know, like I said, my hair is stubborn, so I need the high setting just to like make it last and that style, you know, not to create the style, but because it really will happen with the low setting, but I need the high setting just to make it last. So I do need it, but I just need to be careful, I guess, when I use it. But overall, I am so impressed because it really saved me so much time, because when I blow dry my hair, I no longer need to use the flat iron to straighten my hair. I feel like I said that a million times, but it's so true. I wish it wasn't that hot, but you know what, I will just be more careful when I use it in the future, and you should too, and invest in really good quality heat protection so you don't fry or damage your hair. So I think that's all my tips and all my thoughts on the product. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.